know what's going to happen, don't you?
Yeah, I'm smiling, smirking because I know what's going to happen.
You know, it's going to hurt a little bit, but it's one of those brownie things we love to eat, nice and sweet. And you'll see my 2 egg at once method there. You like that one? There we go. Close the lid on that one. Free range eggs.
You're right. People do like brownies. They love brownies. Everyone has a soft spot for them.
They do, and you can see this time when I'm getting you to whisk something, I hand you a whisk that's appropriate. Not a tiny little whisk. I give you a big one. Now 4 whole eggs in there. Free range eggs. Good eggs. The better the egg, the better the product. 1 cup of regular caster sugar, which is nice and delicious. Now over here, Rosie, you can see I've got chocolate here. I've got about 350 grams of chocolate that I've melted down with 250 grams of lightly salted butter. Now you can buy butter in many different ways. You can buy it unsalted, lightly salted and salted. I do like to have a bit of salt in my brownie. I find it brings out the flavour. I do. So I'm even going to add just a little pinch more of salt.
Now I probably would have done dark chocolate, a bit of coconut oil and probably some coconut sugar instead. But I mean, again, this is not my recipe.
Now you're whisking that up. I'm going to add to that some hazelnut meal, which is basically hazelnuts that have been whizzed up in a Magimix, or you can buy them. But I reckon you can just make them yourself, a lot fresher that way. About a cup of them go in there. I've also got a cup of chocolate bits and pieces. They go in there as well. And you can just get a block of chocolate and chop it up. I've got some...
Use your finger.
Now I've got some...
It's just us, we're friends.
There we go, just in we go like that. Some vanilla extract, you can use vanilla essence. Now what I'm going to do is get you to pop it into here, Rosie. Pop all that, and I'm going to mix it with the chocolate and butter. Now the trick with chocolate and butter, when you're melting it, is to do it nice and slowly. So you just want to bring it up to temperature nice and easily. We've got it all into there. Now we're going to add some hazelnuts, because it is a hazelnut brownie, and these hazelnuts have been toasted and chopped up. In go the hazelnuts, and probably something that's not so kid-friendly is Frangelico. I love putting Frangelico in just about everything. And you can see this is coming together beautifully, isn't it?
Wow, now, an intense colour, isn't it?
It is. Now, at this stage here, I could just stir it around like this and maybe sit down in front of the TV and just with a spoon and just spoon it out. Now, if you can just move the tray there, hold that there so I don't slip out anywhere. I'll just, with my spatula, pour this mixture straight into the tray. You can see it's going to go right to the edge. A trick with using the baking paper is to spray it with a little bit of oil or rub a little bit of butter around it, and then put the baking paper into it, and then you'll be sure that it sticks. Now there's not much in that bowl there left over, so I always take a little bit out and put it in here for later on. We're going to make sure that we've got something to eat while this is in the oven. True. Now this goes into an oven, a slow oven, about 160, 170 degrees Celsius. Into the oven we go, and we've got plenty to keep us busy while this is baking. Have a look at that, Rosie. Just cut it through the middle there. Oh, it is so sticky and dense. Look at that baby there. You know it's going to be good, don't you?
You do.
You know, there's nothing like rocking up to someone's house with a brownie. You may or may not like them, but I tell you what, walking through the door with a brownie, they're going to fall in love with you straight away. You'll always make friends with a hazelnut brownie. So I'm going to go to the MP. Some people
I'm glad you cut it again. I thought we were going for a major slice there.
Oh, well, there we go. So I'll cut that in the middle there. No, I'll just cut that in half because it is a mouthful. We only want to have a little bit of a tasting because we want to be able to talk about how delicious it is.
You went for the chewy. Oh, lovely.
It's the gooey bit in the centre that is so delicious. You've got the gooiness of the brownie, you've got the hazelnut all around it, you've got that beautiful chocolate flavour. You're loving this, aren't you?
No. I'm one of those nutritionists that loves chocolate. My
made a friend.
God. I mean, but this is a sometimes for me. It should be for you as well. For you? No, not so much. It's absolutely gorgeous, Adrian.